Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease that Steffy Forrester's return will make a splash on the CBS soap opera. Steffy took off with the kids to Europe after the Luna Nozawa drama, but she will soon return to her father's, Ridge Forrester's, love life in shambles. After Brooke Logan's boating accident, Ridge realizes that his true love was not Taylor Hayes. The painful truth is that now, he must break Taylor's heart by dumping her for Brooke. It's a terrible situation, one that his children, Steffy and Thomas Forrester, will not be happy about. Ridge knows he must end his relationship with Taylor. She doesn't know that Ridge passionately smooched Brooke after saving her from drowning in Capri. Ridge cannot get that kiss out of his mind, but he isn't ready to call it quits with Taylor. At least, he's not ready yet. Eventually, he will get the nerve to tell Taylor about his feelings for Brooke. She won't be surprised, but will likely feel betrayed. Perhaps, this time will feel much worse. He promised Taylor he was done with Brooke, and there was nothing she could say to lure him back. As it turns out, Ridge was not over Brooke, and now wants to build a life with her again. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Taylor calls Steffy to update her after Ridge breaks up with her. Steffy will come home with a plan to stop her father from making a horrible mistake. She might even call Thomas to help her stop the Bridge wedding. Steffy has never accepted Brooke as part of Ridge's life. She blames her for her mother's heartbreak and trauma as a child. Ridge 3 had a habit of going back and forth between Taylor and Brooke. It wasn't completely Brooke's fault, but Steffy refuses to see her dad's role in the chaos. B&B spoilers reveal that Steffy returns with a plan to save her dad from making a mistake. She refuses to believe that her father would marry Brooke and break her mother's heart again. Steffy doesn't know how she will stop the wedding, but she has a plan to figure it out. For help, she contacts Thomas to help her. Steffy believes that the two of them can force Ridge to see that marrying Brooke is a bad idea. Weddings on the bold and the beautiful are never as simple as "I do." Whenever Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan attempt to solidify their destiny, fate, or more often family, finds a way to interrupt. The latest whisper floating through Los Angeles is that Ridge and Brooke's newest wedding ceremony might not go as smoothly as they hope. In fact, Ridge could find himself torn apart, not by Brooke, not by Taylor, but by his own daughter, Steffy Forrester. For Brooke Logan, this wedding has felt like the culmination of decades of devotion. Despite every scandal, every rival, and every breakup, she truly believes she and Ridge are fated to be together forever. Ridge, swept up in Brooke's unwavering belief in destiny, has agreed to another grand ceremony. The mansion has been decorated in dazzling white roses. A string quartet rehearses on the terrace, and Brooke beams with the confidence that nothing, absolutely nothing, could go wrong this time. Though Ridge has told Brooke he is ready, his heart remains conflicted. Memories of Taylor, gentle, loyal, and quietly patient, have begun to creep into his thoughts more often. Ridge is reminded of her calming influence, her history with him before Brooke entered the picture, and how their bond helped shape the Forrester family. Ridge tells himself it's just nostalgia, but his children, especially Steffy, can sense that their father is struggling. Brooke may wear the bridal gown, but does she really hold Ridge's heart? Steffy Forrester has never been one to sit back and watch her family fall apart. Protective of both her parents, Steffy knows her mother still loves Ridge. She also knows Ridge often makes choices based on Brooke's influence rather than what is best for himself. When Steffy learns that Ridge and Brooke's wedding is set to take place, she is livid. She tells Finn she cannot allow Brooke to win again. Steffy argues that Brooke is toxic, that she manipulates Ridge with promises of destiny while leaving devastation in her wake. "My dad deserves peace, not another roller coaster with Brooke," she declares. Though Finn cautions her not to interfere, Steffy's determination only hardens. She begins plotting to stop the wedding before Ridge makes what she believes will be the biggest mistake of his life. The big day arrives with the Forrester mansion glittering under crystal chandeliers. Eric, weakened but proud, insists on attending. Hope beams as maid of honor, while RJ gives a heartfelt speech about his parents finally finding their forever. Ridge watches Brooke walk down the aisle, radiant in a flowing gown that sparkles under the candlelight. He smiles, but deep down, his eyes flicker with uncertainty. He imagines Taylor in the same place, her gentle eyes, her steady love, and feels a pang of guilt. As the officiant begins the vows, everyone believes the ceremony is moments away from sealing Ridge and Brooke's future. That is, until the doors burst open. The room gasps as Steffi storms in, her heels clicking against the marble floor. Her expression is fierce, her eyes blazing with determination. "Stop this wedding," she declares, her voice echoing across the hall. Brooke's jaw drops, fury flashing in her eyes. "Steffi, how dare you?" But Steffi cuts her off. "Dad, you can't go through with this." "Not again. Brooke isn't your destiny. She's your downfall." The room erupts into whispers and shock. Hope springs to her mother's defense, shouting at Steffi to leave. But Ridge freezes, caught between the two women he loves most, his daughter and his bride. Steffi doesn't hold back. In front of everyone, she reminds Ridge of Brooke's betrayals, her constant cycle of affairs, and the chaos she brings into their lives. "Every time you choose her, you lose a part of yourself. And we lose you, Dad," Steffi pleads, her voice breaking with emotion. Brooke, shaking with anger, fires back. "You're just like Taylor, always trying to come between us. Ridge and I are soulmates, Steffi. Nothing you say can change that." But Steffi doesn't flinch. She insists that Ridge deserves real stability, not illusions of destiny. She looks her father in the eye and asks the question that no one else dares to. "Do you truly want this, Dad? Or are you just afraid to walk away?" Ridge stands silent, his mind racing. The officiant clears his throat awkwardly, while the guests sit in stunned silence. Brooke reaches for Ridge's hand, desperate to pull him back to her side. But Ridge hesitates. He sees Taylor's face in his memory, remembers the calm love she has always given him, and then looks at his daughter, strong, brave, willing to risk everything to save him from what she believes is a mistake. Finally, Ridge speaks. His voice is low, uncertain, but heavy with truth. I don't know if I can do this." The words shatter the room. Brooke recoils, her dream crumbling before her eyes. Hope cries out in shock. Steffi closes her eyes, relieved yet heartbroken for the pain she's caused. Though Ridge hasn't officially called off the wedding, the damage is done. The ceremony cannot continue under such doubt. Brooke storms out, devastated and humiliated, while Hope vows revenge against Steffi for ruining her mother's happiness. Ridge, meanwhile, is left staring at the wreckage of yet another failed attempt at destiny. But this time, instead of Brooke's rivals tearing her down, it was his own daughter who forced him to face the truth. The fallout promises to shake the Forrester family to its core. Brooke will not forgive Steffi's interference, and Hope may go to war with her stepsister like never before. Taylor, meanwhile, might find herself back in the picture, not because she schemed, but because Steffi fought for her. And Ridge? He must finally decide if Brooke truly is his destiny, or if, deep down, he has been running from the truth all along. One thing is certain. This wedding crash wasn't just about love. It was about family, legacy, and one daughter's desperate attempt to save her father from himself. Would you like me to also expand this into a next 2-week spoilers-style write-up, breaking down how Steffi's dramatic move leads to multiple cliffhangers in upcoming episodes? Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.